Hello lovely students and welcome back to English with Lucy. Today is an incredibly important lesson. We are finally going to work out what your English level is. A1, A2, B1, B2 or even C1 or the top level, C2. It's so important to know and understand your level of English because it helps you decide how to proceed with your learning journey. In this lesson, we are going to go through a couple of questions at each level so you can understand your English ability. However, if you want to take this really seriously, I have created a really in-depth, free online level test. This will more accurately measure your English level. If you would like to take the free level test, just click on the link in the description box. Quickly, let's just revisit what the CEFR levels actually are. This is the Common European Framework of Reference. It divides English into 6 levels. We have A1 and A2, the beginner levels, with A1 considered absolute beginner. We have B1 and B2, the intermediate levels, and then C1 and C2, the advanced levels. C2 is a near native level of language. All right, let's get started with this test. We'll start with the beginner questions and work our way up to the advanced questions. I'll give you a few seconds to think about each answer before revealing the correct answer, and make sure you share your results in the comment section down below. Okay, A1, question 1. To read books every day. It should be B, likes. She likes to read books every day. Number 2, I have 2 and 1 brother. Which answer is correct? It should be D, sisters. I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. And number 3, I can't see very well. Have you seen my... What should it be? It should be C, glasses. Okay, if you passed those 3 questions, it's likely you have an A1 level, but let's test for A2. 1, my mum is than my dad. It should be B, taller. My mum is taller than my dad. If you study, the test. What should it be? It should be A, will pass. If you study, you will pass the test. And number 3, which of these sentences is correct? I'll give you a bit of extra time here. It should be C. They want to go with us. Did you get everything right? If so, it's likely you have an A2 level. If you want to know for sure, I recommend taking my free in-depth level test. The link is in the description box. Let's move on to the intermediate levels. Firstly, B1. Number 1, Jared, early in the afternoon. Which one's correct? It should be B, will be arriving. Jared will be arriving early in the afternoon. Let's try number 2. Which question was most likely asked based on this response? I have never been to Paris. Here are the options. Which question was it? It should be D, have you ever been to Paris? And 3, report this sentence correctly. I have to work tomorrow. Which one should it be? It should be D. He said he had to work the following day. Did you get all of those right? If so, it's likely that you have a B1 level. If you want to know with more confidence, take the level test. The link is in the description. Okay, let's try B2, upper intermediate. This is where it starts to get really challenging. Number 1, he have said that to you, but at least he apologized. Which should it be? It should be B. Shouldn't. He shouldn't have said that to you, but at least he apologised. 2. Choose the relative clause in this sentence here. It should be B, who moved to the country 3 years ago. And number 3, choose the correct sentence out of these 4. It's A. If you had learned the lyrics, you would be singing in the choir. Did you get all of them right? If so, it's likely you have a B2 level, but as always, if you want to know for sure, you can take the more in-depth test. The link's in the description. Okay, it's time. We move on to the advanced levels, the C levels. We'll start with C1. Number 1, after 9 years of marriage, we decided to get a divorce, but we separated. What should it be? It should be B. On good terms. We separated on good terms. Number 2, we have developed several new for market research to streamline our ongoing. Which should it be? It should be A. Criteria and analyses. We have developed several new criteria to streamline our ongoing analyses. And number 3, which of these sentences uses the passive perfect infinitive correctly? It should be D. Alejandro should have been informed of these changes. Did you get all of them right? If so, it's likely that you speak English to a C1 level. As always, if you want to know with more certainty, then take the free level test. The link is in the description. Let's move on to our final highest level, proficiency level, C2. Number 1, his lack of and general unhappy nature contrasted sharply with the extreme composure and humour of his brother. Which should it be? It should be C. Charisma. Charisma. Extra points for correct pronunciation. Charisma. Number 2. Which idiom could replace the underlined portion of this sentence? It's B. To go back on his word. To go back on his word, to not fulfill a promise. And number 3, the department head of finance assured me that this matter as quickly as possible. It should be would be dealt with. Would be dealt with. Did you get all of those correct? If so, it's likely that you have a C2 level or you are a native speaker, although I assure you lots of native speakers would not be able to achieve this level, especially in an exam. As I've been saying throughout, if you want to have a better, more accurate understanding of your English level, don't forget to take my English level test. It's free to take, it's completely online. Just click on the link below. Also, don't forget to share your level in the comments section down below. That's it for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I hope you learned what your level might be. Don't forget to connect with me on all of my social media. And you can check out all of my English courses. If you're working towards a B1 level, we have an amazing B1 course. You can also get on the waiting list for our B2 course. I will see you soon for another lesson.